Your name?
Elena Sanchez.
What college are you attending?
I'm attending Oberlin College.
Your major?
I actually don't have a major right now, but I'm considering talking to my advisor about enrolling in our independent major program, which is pretty much like you major in whatever you want, and you kind of pick your own classes. For my independent major, I'm interested in doing something based on education through literature, because I'm interested in teaching, but I've always been very interested in writing. And I think it would be interesting for me to combine the two things that I enjoy doing the most.
How do you feel that St. Martin helped you prepare for college?
Oh my God, big time. First of all, I feel like our curriculum focuses so much on writing. I mean, we did writing in history and theology and English and everything. And writing is just, it's all I do. It's such a major part of being a college student that it's absolutely ridiculous. I can't believe how much I'm writing. And I feel that everyone here, because of the way we were taught to write, we were taught a very structured way of writing, has a better advantage when they go to college and they're aware of how to structure a paper. And so really the only thing that we have to focus on is content, because we already know how to lay things out. And we know what a thesis is. I mean, there are kids in my class at Oberlin, which is a really good school, who don't know what a thesis is. And I don't understand how they don't know what a thesis is. I don't understand, because I feel like we've been given the preparation to know how to check our papers for grammatical errors and to check and make sure that everything is structured properly. We just had really good preparation as far as writing goes.
Socially?
Socially? I feel, how did this school prepare us socially? Well, I go to Oberlin, which I think socially is a lot different than other universities. But St. Martin doesn't focus, the high school itself is not a typical high school, because it's not one that's cliquey or there aren't hierarchies of students. Everyone is just a student. And it seems to me that everyone seems to get along with each other based on their personalities and not who they are. And so I feel that it prepares us socially to be open-minded as far as meeting new people and thinking about how we can benefit them and they can benefit us.
What did you like best about your experiences here at St. Martin?
Probably my favorite thing about St. Martin was the fact that I got to intern at Congressman Dennis Kucinich's office for 3 years. It was an amazing job. It's an amazing experience. I have so many connections through that office now. And I mean, they were an amazing team of people to work with. The college counseling department is just amazing. Like, I know people, extremely bright people, who went to different schools and ended up not going to where they planned on going, not going to where they could have gone, because they weren't as confident with the college process as we are. We had a lot more exposure to the colleges in the area. Initially I wanted to go to New York. And then when I started learning, there's all these amazing universities in Ohio, it was like, why would I ever want to leave state? And all of that was because of the counseling department, the college counseling department. Miss Wren is amazing. She sends everything out for us. It was like, as long as we filled out the big stuff, here's my name, here's my address, she made sure that everything got sent. She made sure that we did our part. And I feel like since we were really pushed, that each of us as students really did go as far as we could have gone, because it was so often encouraged and brought up college. And they made sure that we were educated about the different colleges as far as how we would fit in socially, how we would do academically, and what we could get from them financially in order to attend. So I just think it's really, really amazing. And I don't think at all that I would be at Oberlin if I didn't go to St. Martin.
Now, you mentioned funding. How much did they prepare you for that with funding and scholarship applications and things like that?
Well, I'm a procrastinator, okay? And the counseling department was really, really on me about, doing my FAFSA, doing everything that I had to do in order to get as much financial aid as I could. And I go to a school that costs like over $50,000 a year. I have a $70 balance right now. And it's because I did everything that they told me to do. They prepared me for signing up for scholarships, and they taught me about loans, and they taught me about the right kind of loans. And so I think that I only have like $2,000 in loans that I'll have to pay. And I mean, compared to the amount of loans that people end up having to pay after college, especially after any college, but let alone one that costs so much to go to, $2,000 when I'm going to be making however much I'm making after I graduate is nothing. So I'm really grateful for how much they prepared me for everything in terms of funding. They kind of walked my mom through the process too, made her understand how important everything was, and it worked out really well.
Knowing what you do now, what would you have done differently while you were here at St. Martin's?
I would have tried harder. Definitely, I would have tried harder while I was in high school. I know that I didn't do as well in high school as I could have. I let a lot of things in my personal life affect my academic life. I was stubborn. I didn't want to do the dress code thing, and I didn't really acknowledge exactly how much this school was helping me prepare for my future. I actually didn't realize it until I got to college and realized I have connections in a political office. I have connections at the school. I mean, I know more people. My resume is kind of ridiculous for someone who's 18 years old. You know what I mean? So just knowing that now, I wish I would have appreciated it more while I was here.